A couple of you have sent me drawings that you wanted some help with. I got the drawing from Bridget. You wanted some help outlining a spatial edge, right? And I've sent that along. If you have any questions, write me about it. And Janet had some questions about drawing that involve the color markers. And you've done quite a bit of work here, but what I'm looking for is actually quite easier than that. You want to, so what I've done in that exercise, you want to maintain the same condition around. So if you want to study how grays layer with color on the form of the sphere, right? You want to set up multiple copies of that layering combination that you wish to test, right? So if the color is, for example, I'm just picking out some that I have. A couple Copic markers that are, there's a B45, right? B45. And the idea, you try to apply as little as you need in order to just get that color across. This one's very similar. That's a B34. See what else do we have? This is a Prisma light olive green, whatever that is. Light olive. Thirty. Right? So one of the things you want to avoid, I saw that you had a note, multiple layers of BG18. You're going to end up wasting a good deal of marker by doing that, because that's not how you want to achieve a darker version of BG18, right? Which I assume is some kind of blue, and you've added. So what you want to do is take the value of the gray. This is an 80, and see what happens with that. So this is that was a cool gray 80. 80%. This is cool gray 90. That's going to be very similar. So we want to back off. This might do. This is cool gray 30. Let's see what happens with that. See how we're learning how that color is affecting it. So we're going to need something in between. Let's re-swatch the green, the 34, and the other. And we want something in between. So let's find a 50%. Here's a CG50. You see how I'm trying to make the same drawing. It's got to be the same drawing so you can see what happened, what to expect with that color. So it's easier than what's going on over here. But you have to be able to compare a result. And if we want to do it with red or some other red-like color, here's a terracotta. So it's a bit easier than all that. And you want to apply the same gray. There's my 50. I'm going to put my 50 here. See what's going on? There's my 80. My 80 is going to go there. 80 is pretty intense. My 30. That's a 90. 10. Here's my 30. 30. 50. 80. Let's try 70. We have a 70 here. That's not surprising, right? That's pretty close. This is CG 70%. It's pretty close to 80, but not a little bit lighter, right? And then the highlights are just fun. They don't have to be white, but I emphasize the white, right? Just adding to the lighter area. All right, let's sharpen that. With white highlights. So this is your marker study. You want to maintain similar shapes and then apply the same layer so that you can see how it changes. I like to keep these things short, so let's we're gonna call this, so this is a response to Janet Long's drawing. And hopefully this will, you'll find this helpful.